Here I am with a Yamaha YDP-165 and a YDP-S35, two of the 4 digital pianos in the Yamaha Arius range. Today I'm going to talk you through the entire Arius collection, helping you choose the very best digital piano for you. My name's Mark and you're watching Miller's Music. Let's begin with a brief history of the Arius range. The Arius line was introduced by Yamaha as a more affordable, home-friendly alternative to the legendary Clavinova series. First launched in the 2000s, Yamaha Arius models were designed to deliver an authentic piano experience while being accessible in both price and user-friendliness. Initially, models like the YDP-131 and YDP-140 set the standard, featuring graded hammer standard, GHS, key action, and the realistic Yamaha sampled sounds. Over time, Yamaha's continually improved the range, with including its sound engine, speakers and build quality of the Arius range, plus the slimline YDP-S models, culminating in the current models which now use samples from a CFX grand piano, a significant leap in sound quality. As of mid-2025, we have 4 Yamaha Arius models available in a variety of finishes: YDP-145, YDP-165, YDP-S35 and YDP-S55. Finishes include satin black, satin white, rosewood and white ash. You might be thinking to yourself, Mark, what are you doing? I want to know about the Arius range, but you haven't even got all the models here. Well, my answer to that is yes and no. Let's take a look at this diagram to understand a little bit more about the different pianos in the Arius collection. Here you can see the 4 models in the Arius collection: the YDP-165, 145, S35 and S55. Here's an easy way to understand the differences between the 4 models. Let's start with the YDP-165 and 145. While they look very similar and share many of their core features, there are a few important differences that can impact your playing. The keyboard action: the 145 has graded hammer standard, whereas the 165 has graded hammer 3, GH3, for an improved key action. The 165 also has 2 20-watt speakers compared to the YDP-145's 2 8-watt speakers. The 165 sound quality is also fuller and more resonant than the YDP-145. Lastly, the keyboard material is plastic on the 145, whereas the 165's key material is synthetic ivory and ebony. So really, when deciding between the 145 and 165, it just comes down to 2 factors: your budget and how important elevated features are to you and your playing. Beginners would be very comfortable on the 145, however, those aiming for grade 4 or higher may wish to go for the YDP-165. Now that we've understood the 145 and 165, it is very easy to understand the S35 and S55. That's because if you ignore the cabinet, the actual piano specifications are identical to the 145 and 165. The S35 has all the same features as the 145, and the S55 has all the same features as the 165. So how do you decide between? For example, the 145 and the S35, it all comes down to aesthetics. The S models are the slimline models, making them more suitable for space-conscious players. They also have a more modern look to them, making them perfect for a modern flat. Equally, the 145 and 165 come in significantly more wood finishes, while you can only get the S35 and S55 in just black and white. Now you've gotten to know the different models, I hope it makes sense as to why I only have 2 pianos in front of me. Enough of my chatter, let's listen to how they sound. I'll start with the S35, which sounds the same as the 145. Both YDP models are beautifully crafted digital pianos, available in several finishes to suit a variety of home styles. They have a traditional upright look with a sliding key cover, built-in music rest and a sturdy 3-pedal unit, just like what you'd find on a modern acoustic piano. They're compact enough to fit into smaller rooms, yet still have a full presence thanks to its clean, elegant lines. And crucially, they feel solid and nothing flimsy here. Of course, if space is an issue for you, the S35 and S55 in the Arius range might be just what you're looking for. Now let's talk about the touch. The YDP-165 uses Yamaha's graded hammer 3 action. This is a big step up from the basic digital piano mechanisms on the YDP-135. The GH3 system uses 3 sensors per key, allowing for fast repetition and more expressive playing, crucial for more advanced techniques. Let me demonstrate what a difference the GH3 system makes. The first sensor responds when the note is initially played. The second sensor picks up the note when the key is released. And the third sensor picks up the note when it's played halfway. So let's move over to the S35 model. So you can see the first 2 sensors work well, but you cannot play a note halfway. No sound. So if you have young children learning to play, and as you know their finger strength isn't as strong as an adult player, playing a note might drop out without the help of the third sensor on the YDP-165 and S55. So the keys are graded on both models, meaning they're heavier to play in the low range and lighter in the high, just like an acoustic piano. However, this is standard with most digital pianos on the market. A benefit of the YDP-165 is the synthetic ivory and ebony keytops, which gives you a textured feel and a better grip during long practice sessions, even in warm or humid conditions, something that the plastic keys on the 145 simply cannot offer you. So how do you decide between the 4 available models? Well, whether you pick between the YDPs or the YDP-Ss is a personal preference based on style and space. Both the YDP-145 and 165 make excellent beginner instruments. YDP-145 or S35 are excellent choices if you're a beginner seeking a quality, functional digital piano that is both affordable and space conscious. The YDP-165 or S55 is ideal for beginners who want a solid foundation. The touch and sound are authentic, making the transition to an acoustic piano seamless. Intermediate and returning players will love the expressive dynamics, responsive action and acoustic realism. And for families, both models are the perfect home instrument. No tuning, a compact design, and it's quiet when you need it to be. We would generally recommend that the YDP-165 and S55 could take you up to grade 5 standard. If you're looking to reach higher grades, you'll want to look at clavinovas with wooden keys, such as the CLP-845 or acoustic pianos. However, for casual players, the YDP-145 is a very safe bet. If you are a casual or returning player looking to dip your toe back into the water, why not click the link in our description to visit our rental page. Renting can be an excellent, affordable way to begin your playing journey without committing to a certain make or model. What's more, you can take the money you spent on the rental and take it off the cost of a digital piano should you wish to purchase one in the future. That brings us to the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it and found it useful. If you did, please like and subscribe to support our channel as we grow. If you want to learn more about the Arius range in full, we have a link in the description which will take you to our website where we have a page dedicated to the Arius range. Alternatively, why not visit us in the showroom at Miller's Music in Cambridge to try a huge selection of digital and acoustic pianos from some of your favourite brands such as Yamaha, Kawai, Casio and Bechstein. Thanks for watching and I hope to see you soon.